Okay, here I am on Your Sport Swindon, and I'm with Swindon boxer Kelly Morgan. Kelly, I've got to ask you first of all, what on earth are you doing at a Speedway meeting?
Wow, it was awesome is what it was. I've never been before, and Verisport managed to get me down, and just to promote the show at the end of September, but absolutely loved it. I've only ever seen it on the telly, but it was cracking.
You mentioned you got a show, you got a fight coming up, but before then I believe you got a little bit of eye surgery coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah,
because this is the reason why you've not been in the ring for a while.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been I got diagnosed in February with fourth nerve palsy, so through head trauma my fourth cranial nerve was damaged, so it means I've got permanent double vision, so they will not operate before 6 months.
Sorry, what was that? Kelly, over there, are you? All right. I got problems with my eyes.
Yeah, that's it. Well, so I keep getting told to hit the one in the middle. No, so 6 months before they'll operate. So we got that on the 8th of August now. It's finally here. And then, 2 weeks after the surgery, I can spar and we'll be competing at the end of September.
2 weeks, because I believe it's keyhole surgery and
It's
in and out in a day.
Exactly that. It's a general anaesthetic, but it's a 10-minute operation. It's a tiny little fix they got to do, but the hold up is they just will not do it before 6 months has passed. So we've been waiting.
And once that's all clear, as you say, you got this event coming up at the indoor football arena in Swindon.
Yeah, Nielsen, boxing show in combination with Verisport, and it's going to be a cracking night. I don't think it's been confirmed yet, but I believe there's going to be an English title fight in there as well, and it's really going to be a top night. So we're looking forward to it.
And hopefully, if that all goes to plan, you get a good win there. Another fight before Christmas, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be the plan. So we want two local shows, hopefully, two local fights before Christmas, and then come the new year, all being well, we'll be in the mix again. So for some of those really big fights overseas, hopefully. So yeah.
And I was going to say, next year, Nikki Adler, is she on the menu, and one or two others coming on the scene as well, I'm reading.
You know, women's boxing's going through the roof. It's a meteoric rise at the moment. So, Clarissa Shields, America's only ever two-time Olympic champion, is fighting Nikki Adler for the super middleweight world title, which I was previously mandatory for before the injury. So, that's going to be an interesting fight. I picked Clarissa Shields to take it, and I think that might retire Nikki, so we'll see what happens after that, but it's an exciting time for women's boxing.
And I believe there's another British girl on the scene as well, although she's been on the amateur scene for a while, Savannah Marshall, she's got Mr. Floyd Mayweather behind her, and his team as well.
Absolutely. Well, she's spearheading this now, really, because she's Britain's first world amateur champion, and she's the only person to ever have beaten Clarissa Shields, which is why obviously Floyd Mayweather signed her, because I'm sure Clarissa's going to end up with that belt, and he's got the only person who's ever beaten her. But she is a Brit, she is my weight, and there's some big fights down the line.
And I believe she's going to be fighting on the undercard of the Mayweather-McGregor fight. That's a strange one, isn't it? How do you see that all going?
Oh, come on. I think
Does McGregor stand a chance?
If he has any sniff of a chance, then there's something dodgy going on behind the scenes, because I mean, people who know, you know, as a boxer, especially of Mayweather's caliber, that, you know, it really shouldn't be much of a contest, but we shall see. It'll be entertaining regardless.
And make plenty of money, no doubt.
Well, I think that is the name of the game, the money team, isn't it, you know?
So whilst you've been out of action fighting in the ring, I guess you've been keeping yourself busy, keeping yourself fit. What have you been able to do and what have you not been able to do?
Well, I mean, this is one silver lining, I suppose, with being injured. If I'd broken my leg, I wouldn't be able to do a lot, but being a neural injury, I've been able to do everything but spar. So I've been doing a lot of work. I had a lot of work down in London with Noel Callan, a few people down there, and some work here as well in Swindon with Rich, and we've just been working on technical changes. We've been working on conditioning.
That's with your coach Rich Farnan?
Yeah, and with Noel Callan as well in London. So it's a bit of a split team at the moment, as in I'm doing a bit of work there and a bit of work here, and it's working really well at the moment. We're all with one big team there, so it's good.
Still talking of Swindon boxers, Jamie Cox has been in the news this week. He's got an interesting fight coming up against George Groves. Thoughts on that one?
I'm so excited for him, you know. I mean, he's been crying out for so many years for this big opportunity, and here it is. I mean, listen, Jamie is a heavy-handed puncher. This is boxing, so, you know, he's got every chance there of causing an upset. And, you know, I do, as I'm sure with every person within Swindon, wish him all the very best. It's so exciting.
And just bringing you back last of all to the Speedway here at the Blunsdon Abbey. Now, I know in the past you were a Commonwealth bronze medalist back in 2002. Yeah. I've done my own work. You've also were quite a useful netballer in the past,
right,
as well. What about having a go on a Speedway bike? Could you fancy having a go at that?
I've just signed up actually, so yeah. So next season I'm sacking the ring. Right?
Jason Doyle's got a bit of an injury at the problem. Could we see you?
100%. I just have to pick the right lane because you know I can see about 8 lanes at the moment. So yeah, no, this has been awesome. Totally understand the bug for this. So yeah. Give me a couple of years and maybe we'll go to the Speedway track.
Wouldn't it be great to see just one ladies' race here? You know, perhaps during one of the intervals they have here, a ladies' race.
Absolutely.
I'll put your name forward to Alan Ross.
Please let me do this. Yeah, no, I'm there, 100%.
Brilliant. Well, we look forward to touching base with you again at Your Sport, and keep us informed.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks, guys.